Ai, gente, boa noite. Tendo uma crise de tosse aqui. Ai, boa noite. O que acontece? E aí, galera, tudo bom? Esqueci disso.
What's going on there? Charmed.
Encontre algum devido escuro ou vá até essa. Ela ainda tá no quarto ali? Oi? Tudo bom?
Hey.
E aí? Ah. Vou pegar no ato, hein? Vou pegar alguém no ato, hein? Não. Tá trabalhando não, mulher? Eu não trabalho.
Any progress?
Did you find out where the Karen came from?
I didn't even try.
So I take it you know it was created by a mage.
I guessed as much. And what of it? Do you wish me to feel guilty, apologize for some madman? I don't intend to. How did you know it was a mage?
I didn't. Just guessed. Triss claims the Karen was born of magic.
She's right. Something that large couldn't possibly evolve in the waters of the Pontar. It looks like the result of some botched experiment. It's growing rapidly and will probably age just as quickly.
What's that? It looks impressive.
A megascope.
What does it do?
Many complicated magical operations. It allows me to communicate with other sorceresses, for instance.
I've got everything I need. Let's go.
Excellent. Ready?
Are you wearing makeup?
We all have our rituals.
From what I know, Karens are colorblind.
Enough, Geralt. Time to draw the beast out of the water.
Got an ace up your sleeve?
I always do. Don't get eaten, and we'll soon both be heroes.
I hope you're right.
You descend into the lair. I'll stay on the bridge and pull it out onto the bank. Take care. It'll be extremely dangerous, even on land.
Eu não lembro como é que ele desvia. Acho que é só quando tô com a arma na mão, né? E aí, como é que a gente faz? Me descer pelo rio? Não dá pra ser aqui pra trás. Tô descobrindo, hein? Cheguei. Deu cutscene, eu cheguei. Deu jogo salvo, eu cheguei. Eu não ia ficar na ponte? Não parece que ela tá lá. Ah, tá na ponte. Eita. Como é que mata isso? Eu desvio. Caraca, cuspiu na minha cara. Eu vou morrer muito fácil.
Trap it with the air gun!
You come down and trap it!
Use a sign! Trap it with the air gun!
Ah, sei. Ih, vou
Air
morrer.
gun!
You come down and trap it!
Que ganha é essa? Nem lembro como se joga. 2 semanas sem jogar já faz muita coisa. Pra quem joga 300 jogos. E aí? Caraca, travou. Não faz nada. Tem como avançar não, né? Tem. Dano de espectros, hemorragia 30, insetoide, humanos, incêndio, incineração, bônus de status e sinais, vitalidade. Ação não permitida. Tá bom. Caraca! Esqueci de ver que muda esse aqui.
Air gun! Trap it with the air gun!
You come
Esquerda.
down and trap it.
Como é que troca? Eu esqueci como é que
Use
troca.
the sign. Trap it with the ear done.
Aqui.
Ear done. Trap it with the ear done.
You come down and trap it.
Eu sei não como é que me cura.
It's angry. Watch out.
Porcaria. Não, ficou preso no Yerden. Pô, tá com o Yerden ali, não vai ficar preso não?
It's angry. Watch out.
Deixa eu só fazer um negócio aqui. Poções. Tem cura, não? Pode ser consumida antes. Era consumível. Livro. Ai, me pegou, cara. Não consigo desviar. Eu boto o Yerden e não desvia. Choque! Caraca, morri porque eu tava tomando choque, mano. Caraca, mano. Nem sei se eu tô com Yerden.
Ear done. Trap it with the ear done.
You come down and trap it.
Use the sign. Trap it with the ear done. It's angry. Watch out.
Eu chego lá, eu tomo choque. Era isso? Hear them. Drop it with hear them.
We did it. Not a bad
Oh my
fight, wouldn't you
God,
say, Geralt?
killed the K-Rank.
Are you all right?
The beast got me a couple of times.
I've heard you've been in more dire situations. I wonder, are the stories about you true?
They couldn't be more true. Especially the ones that are made up. What now?
I must harvest the most valuable ingredients while the corpse is fresh. I'd prefer to get the entire carcass to my laboratory and strip it down to the bone, but that would be a waste of power and simply too much work. I shall take only
What have you heard about me?
a number of things.
You won't talk about them?
I've no time now. The fresher the ingredients I collect, the higher the price I'll get. Sorry.
Farewell then.
Don't forget to collect the reward.
Oh, I won't.
We'd best get to work.
Olhos de Kieran, tecido de Kieran, pele de Kieran, troféu do Kieran. Missão completa, levido escuro. Eu já peguei o que tinha pra pegar pra aqui, né? Minha perna. Hear them, trap it with hear them. Esse eu tenho pra perguntar. Peguei a recompensa, não? Ah, deve ser lá na cidade, né?
We'd best get to work.
Pois. Hear them! Drop it with hear them! Lá descendo, tem uns bandidos no caminho. Ou tinham. Cadê a pouca? Tarataratata. Nossa, eles estão acordados.
Welcome.
Obrigado.
I tell him. I'll take you your pound.
Job done. The Kieran's dead.
Good work. You've earned your reward.
What did he say?
There's a third option.
Aprendente dolorida.
Towards his nose.
What then?
He got a bolt in the back. Too bad he turned out to be poor.
The poor ones are always uppity.
E João?
At your service.
Ah, aqui é o local. Ah, residência dolorida nesta noite. Mas tô trancado lá, como é que eu vou?
That prick Laredo turned his nose up, eh?
Ha! You'd think he was faultist himself.
Hello? Hello?
Laredo wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Laredo wanted to see me.
Commandant's busy. Come back after dusk.
Oh. Caraca, tem vários botões que chamam espada, meu Deus. Caraca, esqueci total. Fazer descanso. Achei. Vou fazer uma alquimia aí. Não. Esse é ativo aqui, já tá, beleza. Tempo de espera, né? Então,
What?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
Leave your weapon here.
Guard it with care. It's very valuable.
Wait, Wolf. I need to talk to the Commandant too.
You going inside or not?
Listen, friend. I'm an officer and you're a runt. And when I say jump, you will not only...
Come on, Roach.
With these cunts, Laredo couldn't protect the port from a drunk lumberjack, let alone Yorveth.
He's
A ballista. The bastard's got a ballista. You know the power of this weapon. Its arms strengthened with bronze plates and strung with horsehair. It can propel heavy bolts up to a mile away.
Yeah, an experienced crew can release 2 bolts each minute, but it can't hit the same spot twice because it recoils and shifts. I've heard that somewhere before.
Where did you learn about ballistae?
I knew someone who knew a bit about them.
Unimportant. We need to damage it if we don't want to be at Laredo's mercy. They're all drunk here now. I'll provoke the guard.
Relax, Roach. I don't want to fight this rabble again.
As long as that weapon's operational, no one will sail this section of the Pontar without Laredo's express permission.
I'll handle this. Go have a drink.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one? A little lad was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse.
Sniffing around
Plough 'em
like
all,
dogs.
plough 'em all. Oh, you
Sniffing
are
around
fat,
like
dirty rotten
dogs in a
scum.
rubbish
Oi.
Plough
bin.
'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your
olha o tamanho
song.
do short dela.
Care for some real diversion?
Mentira.
That one struts about as if he were the king himself. That one struts about as if... Haven't had this good a time in ages.
Sniffing around, that's true.
Himself.
You know this one? A little lad was skipping
Não
down
dá
the
pra falar
path.
com a garota.
Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you are fat, dirty, rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
I don't like freaks.
And I don't like oafish no-necks.
What do you want, mutant?
To try my luck. Arm wrestling.
I'm gonna crush
sei nem
you,
como joga.
mutant.
Save the boasting till later. Let's do this.
Eu preciso aprender.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one?
Ah, deu ruim, deu ruim. Já entendi mais ou menos.
Plough 'em all. Along came
You're weak!
him in the arse.
Got strength.
Always.
Rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Não desce.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little help will skip.
Ah, entendi mais ou menos agora. Entendi, entendi.
Plough 'em all.
You're weak. A lame.
Plough 'em all, plough.
Got strength.
Oh,
Scum.
Cada vez entendendo um
Plough 'em
pouquinho
all,
mais.
plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one.
Ah,
A little help
putz.
skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along
Difícil,
came a dwarf
difícil.
and kicked him in the arse.
You're weak.
Plough 'em all.
Got oh.
Scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Eu consigo chegar no ponto e
It doesn't get any
o negócio volta.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
true. Come here, lad. You're weak. Got a story.
Got strength enough for another round.
oh,
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little help was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em
Ai,
all,
droga.
plough 'em all.
Volta,
Oh,
volta,
oh,
volta.
dirty rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck
Droga.
your mum.
Tô
Plough
pegando jeito, tô pegando
them
jeito. Peraí.
all.
You've had
You're weak.
care for some real.
Got oh.
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little
Ai,
help was skipping down
droga.
the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all,
Filho da
plough
mãe,
'em all.
volta.
Oh, you arse fuck, dirty rotten scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Do that again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
Caraca, foi
You've had
quase.
your song. Care for some
You're weak.
version?
Got st-
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
Ah, não,
This
não.
one. A little elf was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you arse fuck.
Ah, não.
Plough 'em all, plough
Nenhum
'em all.
diminuindo.
Do that
Porcaria.
again, and I'll fuck your mum. Plough them all.
You've had your song. Care for
You're weak.
version?
Deixa eu fazer um negócio. Tá muito rápido. Aqui. Vamos.
got strength.
oh,
Haven't had this good a time in ages.
That's true.
You know this one. A little elf was skipping down the path. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Along came a dwarf and kicked him in the arse. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all. Oh, you arse fuck.
Falei que ia pegar o jeito.
Scum. Plough 'em all, plough 'em all.
I hate mutants like you.
I know, I know.
Them all.
You've had your song. Care for some real diversion?
Tend to the ballista, Geralt.
Laredo's busy with that witch Sheila. Come back.
Geralt, let's wait downstairs in the yard. Fireside feast with copious amounts of liquor.
Luckily, the commandant
Huh?
provided it all.
True.
What do you need, ugly?
Ugly,
Well, you ain't exactly handsome.
but
I wouldn't worry. Women prefer ugly men to groomed dandies. And you're ugly something mighty. Care for a romp?
can't just now. But I'll find you later in town. What's your name?
Margarita.
Margarita.
I wanted to surprise my friend, the sad-looking guy by the ballista.
Some idiot wanted me to read him poems recently. Extravagance, as I say it. I didn't like it.
I was thinking of something a little more traditional.
What would you have me do?
I don't really care. Just get him away from the ballista.
Oh, now you've got me doubting he's your mate at all. But I'll not pry. It'll cost you double.
That's steep.
I may be a simple girl, but I know at least a few men who'd give you trouble if I told them what you've asked of me. Pay me, and it'll stay between us. I mean, no point in giving brutes and louts a good reason to perfect their skills, eh?
A favor for a favor?
There is one thing you could do for me.
And that is?
Myron and Alphonse, two of Laredo's thugs. Give 'em a good thrashing, and I'll even blow...
I stirred up enough trouble as it is during the execution.
No need to stir trouble. Just humiliate them some ways.
Consider it done. Myron and Alphonse.
Teach them a lesson yet?
Not just yet.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
O Myron já foi.
I don't like strangers.
Except a fireside feast with copious amounts.
Did you hear? 2 big shots arrived. Wonder what they want.
Luckily, the commandant's provided it all.
Greetings.
True. Come here, lass. Your uncle's got a story for you.
So long as he can afford to tell it. I'll not lend an ear for less than 10 orens.
E o Myron?
Sniffing around like dogs in a rubbish dump.
Don't you traipse around here.
Nothing better than a fireside feast.
Achei o Myron, mas cadê o Alfonso?
Add flour
you
into
hear?
the mix and it
They
doesn't get
say
big better.
witches have no need to plough.
True.
What you want?
I was looking.
What do
Nothing, 'cause I'll thrash you.
And if I win?
You'll have beat a witcher, so I guess that gets you bragging rights.
Are you that good, old fella? All right.
Pronto.
Damn the dogs! The old man.
Myron?
Teach them a lesson.
Of course.
All right. I'm off to give the boys some diversion.
They say witches have no need to plough.
Yes? Do we wait until the honorable lady is done with the venerable hick?
Waste of time. Looks like a good number of Flotsam's We should look around. Did you see that arbalist behind the house? I'll get his attention. Give him something to think about. Why don't you find out what they're guarding so closely?
Soldier, report to me immediately.
Don't you traipse around.
Care for a little diversion, grave one?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun.
struts about as
Why
if
should
he
you
were the
be
king
any-
himself.
In Flotsam,
We cut the hands off.
I was looking for the...
You're lucky the Commandant wants to see.
Commandant, sir. We caught the witcher sneaking around the garden.
Bring him in and leave.
Yes, sir.
We were just discussing a certain matter. You here on business too?
The Commandant wanted to see me.
In that case, I shall leave you to it.
Finally.
They didn't want to let me in while the sorceress was here.
Did you see her? Made up like a whore on parade day. They think they can do anything, though. I heard what happened in Temeria. You know your name's on a warrant. It's unfortunate, though nothing that should impede our... See, I'm the law round here, and the law needs to know what the legendary White Wolf's doing in this cesspit.
I'm looking for the man responsible for Foltest's death.
Here?
I know the Scoia'tael had a hand in it too. It's their trail I followed to Flotsam.
Lucky you found Bernard Laredo, then. If you're telling the truth, Yorveth's got raw blood on his hands. I can help you find him.
What about Vernon Roach? Why didn't you let him in?
Roach? Know the aura that surrounds him? Men like him act first and think later. And when they act, almost inevitably innocent blood flows. I heard you killed the Kairan. Flotsam is grateful. Let's say that squares the crimes of your friends. They're free to go. I trust you're on our side.
Whose side is that?
That of the people of Flotsam, of course. Terrorized by the elven bandits for years now.
A local conflict, none of my business.
You killed some elves on the riverbank outside Flotsam.
We were attacked.
You failed to understand.
It's you who doesn't understand, Laredo. To tell you the truth, I'm not human.
You an elf? A dwarf? No, you're talking bollocks. I piss on the fact that they call you freak for your white hair and glowing eyes. You're a human like any other. We're fighting a war. And you, my friend, cannot straddle the fence.
What about the elves and dwarves in the trading post? The smiths, peddlers, and hunters? They eat with you, sleep among you. Whose side are they on?
Hell if I know. That's my point, Witcher. When you fight for survival, you need to be sure who your friends are. The non-humans in Flotsam, sure, they eat, fuck, shit among us. But when Yorveth sounds the battle horns, who knows what they'll do.
I'm surprised they haven't turned on you already.
How so?
The town guards treat non-humans like shit. Frankly, I don't know what keeps them here.
I'll tell you what, Geralt. The hunger they'd face in the forest. But I grant you, those acts of, insubordination need to be stopped. Soldiers are simple men. When you see your mate die, a Scoia'tael arrow in his throat, it's hard to look favourably at the elf who sells your wife coloured kerchiefs. You're a witcher. Your job is to protect the simpletons from monsters. I protect them from the danger that lurks amongst the trees.
You detest non-humans.
I detest Yorveth, the coward who hunts the innocent instead of facing soldiers. I detest that whore son who murders women and children while claiming that he fights for freedom. He's a monster, Geralt. He's the evil I protect people from. And anyone who helps a monster becomes a similar monster to my mind.
Enough. I get it.
I don't want you to kill him. Even you don't have a hope against his entire force. I've an idea, but I'd rather not go into it now. The squirrels are up to something. Every night their scouts come closer. I suspect they plan to attack the barge moored in the port.
What's on the barge?
You mean who? Bandits, murderers, rapists. On their way to the dungeons at Drakenborg. As soon as...
Their infamous leader joins them. The cherry on the cake, and Bernard Laredo's crown trophy.
Couldn't have put it better myself. As long as Yorveth remains free, humans, elves, and dwarfs will live alongside each other in deep distrust. I've got to learn what the pointy-eared rat is planning.
How am I supposed to get that information?
You underestimate me, Witcher. True, I have my prejudices, but I'm not blinded by them. Take your friend Zoltan, for instance. He contacted Yorveth.
I'm a witcher. I don't work for free.
Course you don't. Help us capture the Scoia'tael commander, and you'll be rewarded generously. Straight from the trading post's treasury.
I'll see what I can find out.
You stir up storms wherever you go. I actually believe you'll bring peace to Flotsam. Don't disappoint this town, Geralt. Farewell.
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders. Off you go. No passage.
Any news?
I killed the Karen. Sheila and I dragged it out of the water. So, Dandelion.
As we...
You've got...
Bandit with a lot...
I guess you...
He's stubborn, it's true. The citizens of Flotsam, if need be.
Por que eu vou embora?
Entry only on the Commandant's express orders. Off you go. No passage.
Ah, é aqui.
Don't you trait...
Care for a little
Sniffing around
diversion,
like dogs
Grey
in a
One?
rubbish dump.
I'm on duty. No passage!
I don't like strangers.
Don't you traipse around.
Care for a little diversion, Grave One?
I'm on duty.
Oh, come on. Your comrades are well at it having their fun. Why should you be any worse?
You're right. Let's go.
How was it?
With tits like that, you could conquer all...
Mas já, moça? Sério? Eu já percebi que esse cara é prematuro.
Turned me away at the door, the bastard. We'll meet later. Don't forget your weapons on the way out.
Caralho, eu posso dar um forcado com arma.
Well, well. How's the
Ruim.
Commandant as a host?
It's people like him who might help us.
Or put us in shackles and throw us into the river?
He told me they're keeping Scoia'tael prisoners on a barge in the port.
Did he mention if Kieran ep Esnalen, Yorvet's right-hand elf, is among them?
No.
He may know something about the Kingslayer.
Let's pay him a visit.
I tell him, I'm taking your pouch. Or your pouch and your life.
How's it living with Roach's soldiers?
Splendid. I know every shit joke that anyone's ever thought up. Plus, I've learned how to burp out the official title of the Emperor of Nilfgaard without reaching for beer. Shorty's told me about his 16 children. All nice to know that you care, though.
Glad to see you in a good mood.
I think I actually like them. They're good people. One of them even proposed to me.
Who's the brave man?
Sorry, that's a secret.
And here I thought Roach's boys had an ounce of respect for me. The massacre...
Anything else?
Death. Or a state... Don't worry, Triss. They're only memory.
What do you want?
To speak with the wounded prisoner.
No one's allowed.
I'm here on Commandant Laredo's orders.
I heard he cut a deal with you, but...
So get out of my way.
He won't tell you much. He's dying.
Traps. Stop bloody moaning down there.
They beat him bad. He's got at least a dozen fractures. I'll need your help.
What do I do?
The spell I'm going to use is painful. It could kill him if he thrashes around.
I'll use the Axie sign to calm him.
Perfect.
Look, Coffer's dozed off.
Wakey, wakey, Coffer. You'll fall asleep forever any day now. Birdie's all wet. Hey, Birdie, you're getting wet just looking at me.
Get ready, Birdie. We'll be down to see you right after.
It's no use.
You wish, Horson. I'm no traitor.
He's raving.
That gun? Where am I?
In Flotsam, on the prison barge.
The convict's barge? I'm done for.
We need your help. We need to speak with Yorvith.
Like hell, Dwan. I'll tell you nothing.
There's a Witcher in Yorvith's unit.
Like every Dwan. He turned out to be a bastard.
What happened?
He betrayed us. He said he had an offer for me. So we met, where roses of remembrance grow. I should have known.
Roses of remembrance?
Yes, some of the last in the world. He thought that I'd betray my elven brother in order to control the unit. I refused, and there was a fight. I've never seen anything like it. No human can move that fast. It was a massacre. I was the first to be hit, thus I survived. I would have bled to death had Laredo's men not found me. Letho will kill Yorvith, and all will be lost. So many dead, so much suffering, all for naught.
Letho. He's the Kingslayer?
Yes.
Why does the Dwan want Yorvith dead?
He used us from the start. Our hatred. But he no longer needs Yorvith. Sees him as a thorn in his side. Though I don't know what Letho wants.
What does Yorvith want? Why Flotsam?
Go plough yourself.
You have to tell me. I'm on your side.
If you say so. Flotsam is only the beginning. We're no bandits, we fight for freedom. In due time, Yorvith will answer the call, and we'll emerge from the woods, joining the battle.
What battle?
He wasn't specific.
In that case, I'll ask Yorvith himself.
I'd like to see that.
We got what we came for.
What now?
Yorvith.
What if Yorvith already knows?
I've got an old saying all ready for him. My enemy's enemy is my friend.
Warn him, Gwynplaine. Yorvith fights, for that is what he does best. He's Enshe, a real one, a free one. Among the last, fighting makes sense. Now more than ever before, there is still hope.
What are you talking about, Kieran? Hope for what?
For change. For a better tomorrow. I'll not see it. They'll torment me to death on this barge, and I'll go gladly where the apple trees bloom. But you must warn Yorvith.
Yennefer told me that Ciri has departed for good. She inhabits another world and is happy there. Before she left this one, she gave us the Isle of Avalok, our island. We stopped counting time. People believe that the wraiths of the Wild Hunt are immortal. They race across the heavens, gripping in their bony hands swords, their lightning bolts. They take away mortals, ever expanding their cavalcade of spectral riders. They burned the orchard and the house. In their armored boots, they trampled our island.
E esse gostou de Yennefer?
And then made off with Yennefer. I had to get her back. Return to reality. Return to the Witcher's path.
Eita, bruxão.
Geralt, are you all right?
I've been to the Isle of Avalok, among the apple trees and the mists. After the massacre in Rivia, Ciri took me there, and Yennefer. The Wraith Riders kidnapped Yen, and I pursued them.
But...
Triss, this is important. I feel like everything's coming together. When the Witchers found me barely alive a half-year ago near Kaer Morhen, I was fleeing the Wraiths of the Hunt. They continued to pursue me, in the outskirts, then in Vizima when I killed the Grand Master. Now I know it was no coincidence.
Kieran mentioned roses of remembrance growing somewhere near here. Cedric claims likewise. If that's true...
Right now I should be searching the forest for Yorvith, not looking for flowers.
I could restore your memory.
You sure?
Everything seems to indicate that. Whatever's blocking your memory is clearly weakening. I think I could break that barrier with just one petal from a rose of remembrance. Those flowers are truly powerful.
In that case, Yorvith can wait.
Want me to go with you?
I'd love your company.
All right, then. Let's go. Cedric mentioned there are some old elven buildings near the cascade in the forest. We should start there.
Lead the way.
Be vigilant.
I'm glad you're here. 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 I'm glad you're here.
Como é que ele segue sozinho? Beleza. Isso.
Damn it.
Tem um negocinho. Olha. Aumenta o dano da espada no máximo. Acho que foi até o... É teu. Ah, tem monstro pra tudo quanto é lado, meu Deus. Acho que até algum canto aí me atirando flecha. Ah, é a armadilha que eu tô pisando. Tem pra falar aqui. Ah, deve ser a atriz.
I'm glad you're here. Oh, I think we've arrived. The cascade, the Maior. We need to take the path leading upwards.
Gardens in the middle of forests. Those elves really like to complicate things.
Stop whining. It's not far now.
Legends are almost always beautiful.
I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here.
Não sei, a vida dela como é que tá.
Slimeral's Rose of Remembrance. Legend has it they wilt unless nourished with blood, and also if they're sold. But give it to someone you love, and it'll live forever.
This one's for you.
Oh, Geralt.
I want you to keep it. If there's any truth to the legend, it shouldn't wilt, even if you pluck a petal or two.
Thank you.
This is the statue, Curly. Don't mind us. Imagine the corn we'll get. I won't leave the brothel for a month.
6 weeks even.
Where does that woman get the gold for all this? I mean, her and the old man, they're buying a new house. And now these statues for the garden. Must be defraying the treasury. What's a town chancellor do anyway?
It'd be ploughing hard to move.
We'd never shift it in one piece. I know. We'll break off the legs, the heads, remove it in bits.
Break off your own head, clown.
Shut your trap, cunt.
Anne!
Kill them! Slaughter the freaks! Temeria for Temerians!
Ih, tem mais um.
Watch out!
Eita.
Incredible what the N-shape built before human ships ever appeared in the Pontar Delta. Elves possess a sensitivity humans can't ever hope to acquire.
We're trapped.
Looks like we're Well, there must be another way. Why are you looking at me that way? Do I have something on my face? What's going on in that head of yours?
Oh, you know. Stuff. You could use a bath.
So could you.
Eita. 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 Tem um print pra publicar na Steam. Cena mais 18, galera. Faz print pra Steam, cê zoeira. Garoto demorando muito. Acho que o Geraldão dá pé na piscina. Pronto, tirei um printzinho do beijo. Preço! Tá rolando preço!
A witcher's blade. Letho comes here to think.
Well, he's not here now, so we've no reason to stay.
The Dwan stole the story of Eldon and Cymoril, as they now steal our roses of remembrance. A more silly and shallow tale I've never heard. An enchanted wood, a beautiful elven couple living within. A handsome human prince arrives, riding a milk-white stallion. Bloody Dwan. We Enshe remember how it was. Limitless devotion, passion, commitment, and sacrifice.
Que isso? Eu sei até porque eu vou mudar essas prints.
Legend has it the lovers' sighs are enchanted within these very stones, though only those in love can hear them.
Tenho certeza que ela deve sair. Não. Se pra estudar, sei lá.
bushes, jabbering stones, elven hogwash.
Tá escutando gemidão. Cara, só WhatsApp. Liga não. Vai embora.
Well, I'm buggered.
Caraca.
We should take walks more often. For a while there, I forgot all about Flotsam, the Scoia'tael, the Kingslayer, the whole world, really.
Nice to know I still have that power.
I need time to devise the spell. It could take as much as a few days.
Mm-hmm.
What do you plan to do while you wait?
I'm going to meet Yorvith.
Well, don't get yourself killed. That'd be pretty stupid now.
What are you getting at?
You're about to recover your memory, which will give you a whole new perspective on things. We'll learn what happened to Yennefer.
Uh-huh. And you expect me to drop everything and tell Roach, hey, it's been great, but I've got places to go and people to find?
You know, you could. I mean, you don't really owe him anything. I'm just afraid you'll get caught up in something and you won't be able to back out. Yorvith's a sly old elf. He's been fighting humans for a full century at least. This Letho is no common bandit either, and I shudder to think who put him on the warpath. It's a mire, Geralt. Deep and hungry, and it could swallow you whole before you know it.
It possibly already has.
I want you to know that I'm prepared to travel to the end of the world with you to save Yennefer. I owe you that. I owe her that. I'm prepared to drop everything. The trappings of court life, politics, the regicides. I could even live at Kaer Morhen. It's up to you.
Triss.
Let me finish. I can only say this once. If you want to go alone, I'll understand. And I won't try to persuade you otherwise.
I can't know what the future holds. I don't know what else is hidden in my mind. But whatever it is, whatever happens, I don't want to lose you. I'd have to be an utter fool and complete ingrate to let you go.
That's kind. Thank you. Does that mean we're leaving the regicides to Roach and tending to our own matters?
I think so, and I think you're right. I don't owe anyone anything.
I'm glad you've noticed that.
But that doesn't mean I'm willing to sit around doing nothing. You need time anyway, and in that time I'll catch the Kingslayer.
Geralt, please, be careful.
I'll go see Zoltan, and together we'll go find Yorvith. With a little luck, I'll capture the Kingslayer, and then we can go back to living our own lives.
Good. Will you talk to Roach?
I'll think about it.
Geralt! There you are. Is everything all right?
This is nice. What a beautiful place.
Very.
How'd you find us?
Finding those I seek is a speciality of mine. Now, let's get out of here. The Scoia'tael are out in droves.
Wait, Vernon. We need to talk.
About what?
A few days from now, I plan to leave, get back on the path, back to my Witcher's work. That'll mean the end of our mission.
Care to tell me what prompted this decision?
Triss. She knows how to restore my memory.
Why not drop everything and leave now?
Triss needs time to prepare the spells.
You're giving up. No other name for it, you're just giving up. What of the Kingslayer? Many still believe you're him.
I don't think I care anymore. Those whose opinions I value, well, they know the truth.
Uh-huh. You see someone kick a dog and you're incapable of letting it go. And you want to release that fiend who we've succeeded in cornering, who's thrashing to get out of the cage we've put up around him.
I want nothing of the sort. I'm not leaving for a few more days. In that time, I'll catch Letho for you. That's the Kingslayer's name, incidentally. I know how to get him.
How?
You're not going to like this, but it'll involve working with the Scoia'tael.
Is your mind completely plowed at this point? Did Triss put this nonsense in your head?
Listen to me. You'll get your Kingslayer soon. I'll give you him or his head. After which you'll clear me of all charges and let me go my way.
What else? Perhaps you'd like me to embrace Yorveth in gratitude as well.
Yorvith's not my problem. I'm no elf hunter. I've never been one, and I don't intend to become one.
Now enough. You've made your decision, I can see that. So be it. But I think we all know who's being the prick here.
Olha, nível 10.
I'm glad you're here.
Voltou pro Glad You Here.
Larito wants the Scoia'tael gone for good. He didn't say anything specific, but in his mind's eye...
Yorveth's outsmarted bigger fish than the...
Larito's got something going with Sheila, so I'd take him
You never know.
A little town deep in the forest, terrorized by Scoia'tael. You should be in your
Flotsam isn't just any old town, Geralt. Temeria, Redania, Kedwin, and Edirn. The largest kingdoms in the north.
The Pontar Valley. A strip of land they've been battling over for...
Exactly. And here's Flotsam, on the border between Temeria and Edirn, with Kedwin lying in wait.
At the very edge of the pond.
Stuck in the middle like a candle up the arse.
The North's most important trade routes meet here. Every caravan has to come through Flotsam, and any...
They say Henselt of Kedwin has gathered an army, and the Pontar Valley will be on fire soon, while we, Geralt, are sitting in Flotsam.
I'd like to believe it's pure coincidence and the killer just...
Naive, to say the least, Witcher.
You'll get a chance to show your mettle. If we're to capture Foltest's murderer, we'll have to clash with the Scoia'tael.
I sent the boys out into the woods. Tough going, too dense. My scouts got ambushed and
It's no picnic hunting elves in the forest. Tell me something.
My people saw the Kingslayer again. He knows we're here, but he's not even trying to escape. Seems he's...
I think it's our move. So long, Roach.
Cara, outro que eu queria aqui no básico. É de regeneração. Defende. Não, essa aqui de defesa. Acho que 100%. Acho que era essa aqui de regeneração. Nosso mapa. Aqui pra onde? É. Um outro negócio. Aqui tem pra onde? Vamos descobrir.
Take that.
Perdidinho. Então, o mapa não tá mostrando muitas coisas. Porta fechado. Gente, onde é que eu tô? Olha isso aqui. Caraca, perdidinho. Eu dei a volta na cidade. Miau.
Hey.
Aqui ou lá embaixo? Ah, acho que é embaixo. É.
I'll arm wrestle you anytime. Now, even.
Ha ha!
Your hand's like a vice.
It wasn't easy.
If you ever run into my old mates Yarpin or Sheldon, promise me you'll take them on. They'll be surprised.
Zoltan, I need to ask you a favor.
Shoot.
I heard you know the local Scoia'tael.
You heard? Meaning some goat's arse in a helmet hollowed it out in the market square.
I need some way to get to this Yorvith.
You know, I don't want you thinking I'm all chummy with the Scoia'tael. And Yorvith detests me. Why would you want to see him anyway?
He knows where the Kingslayer is.
Yorvith? And here I always thought him a common thug. All right. No reason to sit on our arses. Come on. You can tell me everything on the way.
You gave Vernon a full report on Flotsam. Seen anything unusual around here?
They've got some amazing women.
You know what I...
A town like that? I saw a robbery saying. I know the...
I need information.
I only know gossip.
Let me guess.
Bold theory.
What do you...
I mean...
Welcome.
Cara, ele foi sem mim.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Caraca, vacilão. Tira na minha cara.
We need to go deeper into the forest. I hope they didn't change the password. It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much.
Eu sabia.
Come on!
E aí, pra onde vamos?
This is it. I was due to meet them here.
I know. They're aiming arrows at us.
What? Geralt, I know full well you're always vigilant, but quit poking fun at me.
Give them the password.
What them?
Hurry up, they're edgy.
Kierkegaard!
Stop bawling. What do you want?
Countersign.
Heidegger. I asked you a question.
Take us to Yorvith.
Why?
If we wanted to speak with you, we wouldn't ask for your leader.
Yorvith won't talk with you.
You don't know that.
Leave while you're still able.
The two of you won't scare us off.
There are 4 more in that tree.
How do you know?
I can hear them breathing. One's sick or on Fistech.
How?
He's wheezing.
What? You elfin cock's gone soft?
We just want to talk to Yorvith.
Wait at the clearing. The dwarf knows where. We'll let Yorvith know.
Make sure you do. Come on, Geralt. I know what those elven pricks have planned. Been there once.
What are you talking about?
That clearing is a monster's lair. Huge horseman with a shell in its back.
An Ericus in these parts? I thought that was impossible.
I don't know the shit's name, but it's terrifying. They sent us into a trap.
Tough. Let's go.
Eu ia querer pegar.
It's a dog's life, Geralt, I'll tell you that much. We're here. That creature prowls down there.
Right where we're supposed to meet Yorvith.
Exactly. Any ideas?
I last fought an Ericus some time ago.
I never had the swiving pleasure. Not that I mind.
Wait here.
What are you... think me a limp prick?
Espada de prata.
This is the place the elves mentioned. That thing approaching us is no Mentions are not my speciality.
Damn monsters.
Ralamos ela, vamos?
A lovely show, Gwynblade. But tell me, was it worth it? An uneven fight and certain death await you anyway.
I could ask you the same thing.
What do you want, Vatgern? Speak quickly before I kill you both.
Letho betrayed you. He wanted to make a deal with your comrade, Kieran.
Kieran ep Esnillen is dead. 2 weeks ago, his warriors were ambushed and killed. You should invent better lies, Gwynblade.
He's on the barge, wounded but alive. He turned Letho down, and his unit paid the ultimate price.
If you speak the truth, Letho will die. But words alone are not enough.
What's your angle, Yorvith?
You wouldn't understand.
Hiding in woods, killing berry pickers, eating roots.
We live by our own rules, doing what's necessary to attain our goal.
What is your goal?
What's it to you, Geralt? Esseth Vatgern. You tell me to stuff it up my arse.
Not everything deserves that fate. My life now depends on your whim, so I'm curious.
Then listen well. The 2 dead kings were whoresons who damned their own children to stay in power. But in the East, there's someone truly deserving of a crown.
You still trust this assassin?
You may be lying.
If I'm lying, so did Kieran.
We'll investigate it for his sake. We shall see how Letho reacts to your sensational news.
Where is he?
The ruins of Kelmerwed. For some reason, he likes the place. My unit will cover us. Ready?
So the hired assassin turned out to be a traitor.
It's his word against yours.
For now. Why do you trust him? Because he's a Dwan who agreed to do shady work for you?
He did what had to be done. He proved nobody's untouchable.
You attack and murder the people of Flotsam, forgetting that elves and dwarves live among them.
That's no life. They've been stripped of self-respect, forced to live and die by human laws. They're more Dwan than you, Geralt.
Why did you want Foltest dead?
He might have appeared charming, but in reality he allowed the elder races in Temeria to be oppressed. He was like old Dwan, but his death has more significance.
We need to go.
We need a ruse. Tell Letho you've captured me and want to hand me over to him.
And you?
I'll be unarmed, hands bound. If you're not lying, his reaction will confirm it. I don't trust you, of course. My warriors will cover us if you try anything stupid.
I get it.
I don't think so. Do anything stupid and they'll tie you down on an anthill, face-coated with honey. You'll scream so loud even the storm riders will hear you.
Are you always so grandiose? We could just tell Letho to own up.
I'd fail Menhirja Tenverda.
Conquer with courage rather than strength.
Exactly. Let's go. Make sure you don't betray our ruse.
Ih, ele tá aí. Onde a atriz e eu estávamos mais antes.
Geralt of Rivia. What's the meaning of this?
I'm here to negotiate.
Yorveth, the woodland fox, caught at last. I underestimated you.
Who are you?
You really don't remember?
I'm sick of that question.
So it's true. And here I feared that you would ruin it all. I am Letho of Gullet. I'm a Kingslayer.
Joke's over. Unbind me.
Tell me who you're working for, and the elf is yours.
We work for ourselves.
We?
The Kingslayers.
Demavend? Foltest? Who else? Who the hell are you?
We've met, Geralt. Do you remember?
No.
I'll never forget it. You saved my life. White Wolf. We fought side by side. Now we'll cross blades. This wouldn't be necessary if I'd killed Yorveth first.
Surret and orcs will drown in their own blood.
Oh, I don't think so. My men will finish their task long before the Scoia'tael in the Pontar Valley realize you're dead.
Surret and Ox. Who are they?
Kingslayers the Scoia'tael are assisting in the Pontar Valley, in Upper Edirn.
I wondered what a human was doing among the Scoia'tael.
My enemy's enemy is my friend. Know the saying? The Scoia'tael are my brothers in vengeance.
You killed Foltest. You'll answer for that.
You're the only one who saw it happen. You'll do the answering.
I don't see any other way to do this. Draw your sword.
Enough of this farce! Vedrai Enlay!
What game are you playing?
One that you just lost.
Ah, caraca.
Give me my sword. Die!
Porra, Rocha. Eu pedi pra tu coisar.
Such a pity we're on opposite sides.
Eu não sabia que ia avançar tanto assim. Deixar rolar agora.
I see you still know how to fight.
Why do you hound me? They think I killed Foltest. It's your own fault for playing soldier boy.
Caraca. Um negocinho. Uma regia. Espectro humanos.
I'm a witcher no more. That was long ago.
So you're a hired thug. Congratulations. Should have surrendered when you could.
You fight well, but you were better once.
The muscles remember.
One thing the Wild Hunt couldn't take from you.
Ah.
A witcher and a few elves are enough to kill a king?
You've no idea how many people were eager to help us.
You really think they will all keep quiet?
Yorveth's time is running out. The others will be judged and condemned for sowing chaos.
So, why?
You were one of us, Geralt. You saved us. Now we're even. Your witch is good with magic. Think she'll be able to teleport me to Edirn. If she behaves, I won't harm her.
I'll find you.
See you in Edirn, then.
Que bruxo brutamontes esse. Pô, mas eu tava ganhando a batalha. Minha vida tava cheia. Qual foi?
Where's Roach?
We killed a few of his men. The rest ran. Is Letho dead?
On his way to Flotsam.
How do you know?
He wants to find Triss.
Kill him. Before he contacts the others.
You shouldn't have trusted a Dwan. Let's go.
We can't go there, Geralt. The garrison.
Of course. I forgot what kind of warriors you are.
Mestere, Gwynblade. Good luck.
Você dá pra pegar aqui embaixo? Espada longa excelente. É do cara. Porra. Isso aí sim. Caraca. Peguei a espada do cara. Lá ele. Vai ter que passar por isso tudo de novo. Corra pra fora pra salvar todos. Porque tem uma maneira dele correr mais rápido.
Come on!
Aqui era só vir por baixo.
Finally, we'll show the non-human rabble their place.
Caraca!
The vultures gather.
We were too good to you. Fattened yourselves on our toil.
You're killing innocents!
Innocents? Who was it that slaughtered our lads in the forest? Stinking non-humans. Begone, shitty fiddler, or we'll slit your throat too.
Fechado. Ela tá lá embaixo, então?
Geralt! And now... So what'll it be, innkeeper?
They killed my son. Damned elves. I want their blood for that.
These elves had nothing to do with your son's death. Don't shed their blood.
Now that you mention it, yeah, leave them be. Go home, folks.
Thank you, Gwynblade. We'd be dead if not for you.
The sooner we flee, the better.
Take care. Who opened the gates of hell?
I don't have any proof, but my coin's on Laredo. Rulers are always looking for a way to cover their mistakes and failures. And the mob always loves a circus, whether merry or bloody. This town will never be the same. A time of disdain has come.
We need to find Triss.
Last I saw her, she was on her way to meet Sheila in her rented quarters at the inn. I told Triss about the megascope Zoltan's been building.
Let's go. There's no time to lose.
I was lucky enough to get the key to Sheila's nest.
Help!
I've walked into a slaughterhouse.
Death to the...
What sort of freak is that?
Leave them alone. They've done you no harm.
Right, they're our neighbours.
Let's go home, lads.
Thank you. I just about felt the bleeds.
Vamos lá pra 3. Eu não podia deixar eles morrerem. Vamos.
Blood. I've got a bad feeling about this.
I got a bad feeling about this. Caraca.
Not good.
Don't just stand there. We need to look for clues. A lot of blood. Too much. What a mess. Somebody had a good time in here. Trashed everything.
I don't get it. Someone else had to...
Dandelion, look.
What is it?
A peephole. Someone might have been spying.
The brothel's behind that wall. Maybe the madam saw what happened.
Let's go. Sheila's bodyguard. His neck's broken. No wounds. So that's not his blood.
And hunts like a cat.
Entrar junto.
Come back later. We're closed. They've killed one of my girls.
It's Derai, Geralt. That was her room.
What happened?
They murdered her. Yesterday, they loved her, drank wine with her, told her she's pretty. Today, 5 of them came, drunk on blood, screaming filth.
She had a client at the time?
No, she was with me. What are you looking at? I was consoling her.
I was hoping you knew what happened in the next room. I noticed a peephole. But if you were busy...
We were, until we heard voices beyond the wall. Sheila normally cast spells that blocked both sight and sound, but there was nothing like that this time. We started peeping. Me first. I saw that redhead, Tris Merigold, and Cedric, our drunkard ex-squirrel. The redhead approached the magic mirror and said, let's see who our Ice Queen's been talking to recently.
She meant Sheila.
Even I figured that out. She waved her hands, shouted an incantation, and a man appeared in the room, mighty ugly. Derai was so scared, she squealed. When I finally got Derai out of the way, a different figure was in the room, a woman Triss called Philippa.
Greetings, Philippa.
Triss, you're looking nice. Why are you using Sheila's megascope? I can't believe she approved it. That's like using her toothbrush.
Sheila's oblivious to it. What did Sheila want from you?
Isn't it obvious? 2 northern rulers have perished. We've been thinking on these developments.
Temeria is in chaos and I lost my position. There goes the effort we put into building peace. What's your intention? What has the Lodge decided? I mean, it was created to protect the interests of magic.
We'll adjust to the new order and make use of this situation.
5 years of my work wasted? The peace of Sintra hangs by a thread, and Temeria will plunge into civil war any day now. There's nothing to use. We need to find those responsible and dispense justice.
Calm down. 2 things should be partaken cold. Sorrel soup and politics. Calculate, and don't let your emotions lead you. We can't resurrect Foltest, so stop playing the Avenger. We'll proceed wisely and deliberately. We'll use the situation, understand?
At least help me clear the Witcher's name.
Triss, stop thinking with your vagina and get a hold of yourself. The Witcher will manage.
Do you think the girl...
Saskia the Dragon Slayer? Legend has it she killed a dragon.
Can she oppose Henselt's might?
It won't be easy, but she's already accomplished miracles.
So war is inevitable.
Henselt can't be reasoned with.
Why did Sheila come to Flotsam?
It's a delicate matter. We need someone at Henselt's court, but he hates sorceresses.
I know.
Henselt's only son died in a hunting accident 3 years ago. The king has failed to sire more offspring, in spite of trying incessantly. Sheila claims she can heal the king's faulty apparatus, but needs very rare ingredients.
Which she intends to harvest from the Cairn.
Exactly. This way a sorceress will have the king's ear again.
That's all I know, really.
What happened to Triss?
I don't know. I already told you about the only conversation I heard, just before those murderers came. They kicked me and stabbed her eye. But I heard fighting from the other room. The sorceress was screaming. When the murderers left, searching for other victims, I peered outside. Thought I saw Cedric sneaking through the alleys towards the forest. He was staggering.
Thank you, Margot. I owe you.
Witcher, wait. Give this to Yorveth.
A letter?
The names of Derai's killers. He'll understand.
You're spying for Yorveth?
I help him from time to time. Just give him the letter.
I'll try, but I can't promise anything. Dandelion, wait here for me. I'm going to find Cedric. Cedric's blood. I just need to follow it.
Não pode falar, mas não dá mais pra falar. Pega essa aí, né?
Well, Cedric, where are you?
Look, people! Wonders and miracles!
Eu não veio por baixo, eu fui pra cima aqui. Aqui. Tá. É. Sangue. Tem um item. Não parece que eu destruí o ninho aqui.
Damn, you're ugly.
shit, you stink.
So. Eu sei como é que eu destruo o ninho.
I've got to blow up this nest. Guess they'll never learn.
Eu jogo mesmo? Eita, não fácil, caraca. Eu sou muito ruim nesse jogo.
Got to blow up this nest.
Não?
Got to blow up this nest. 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 Got to blow up this nest.
Vai ter muita coisa pra me enganar.
I've got to blow up this nest.
Eita, tô carregando muito peso. As coisas. Não diminuiu nada.
The Scoia'tael are frustrated. This guy won't help me find Cedric.
Tá virando pra cá? Onde eu vim? Vim pra cá. Ah, não foi não, né? Eu deixei. Foi. Vou subir lá. Será que vieram pra cá?
Damn it.
Aqui. Para uma armadilha. Mais batalha. Ah, pra cá não foi. Caraca. Aqui. Luva. É bem melhor. Casaco. Bicho para não ter sacanagem. Beleza, espada. Caraca. Caramba, vou tentar subir, sei lá. Pode ser pra cá, não sei. Não, também acho que não é pra cá não. A última coisa que temos. Caraca, outra armadilha. Nossa, na água, será que ele tá pra cá? Não! Ai, cara, onde é que ele tá?
Kedmel, Gwynblade. I no longer feel the pain. Always wanted to die among trees.
Cedric, what happened?
Triss asked me for help. I killed the Dwan guarding the door, and we broke in. Again, I killed a Dwan.
I know. Where's Triss?
A Witcher came in. Attacked us. I tried to protect Triss. He was fast. Too fast for me. He hit Triss before she could cast a spell. He knew how to fight a sorceress. Then he ordered her to activate the megascope. He needed to get to Eddon, near the dwarven town of Vergen. Triss said it was madness, that she didn't have the coordinates. He gave her a strange look, threatening. Better give it your best. You're going first, with me right behind you. Then I passed out. When I woke, they were gone. I knew I was dying. The forest called me.
Why, Cedric? Why did you get involved?
Why did you? Sometimes we must. Have I told you about my visions? That's why I drink. It helps. I'm safe in a mist of vodka. See nothing, feel nothing.
Cedric, calm down.
But now I see clearly. You need to regain your memory. Only then will you understand who's killing Crowned Dwan. And why.
How can I get it back?
In Edirn. In a place tainted with dark magic. Where ghosts of the fallen will fight a great battle. Save their souls, and your memory will return. What's happening? The forest. I feel a presence.
They come to bid you farewell.
My forest. Varfael, Gwynblade. Farewell.
Oh, yeah.
Geralt, where have you been?
The Kingslayer, damn it. I almost had him.
He fled.
Teleported to Edirn.
What? How?
He forced Triss to cast the spell.
Shit.
Roach sent me to find you. We're setting off. He's learned something new.
The Scoia'tael are also up to something big.
What's Roach planning?
He went off on Laredo, so it must concern the Commandant. It's something important.
What are the Scoia'tael planning?
They want to storm the barge and they need your help.
When did you join the Scoia'tael, Zoltan?
It's not like that. They're taking the prisoners to Drakenburg. A special prison for non-humans. Bloody monument to human hatred.
I'll talk to them. Maybe Roach or the Scoia'tael can finally be useful.
Lá em cima. Eu até me perdi. Peraí, socorro. Me achei. Cara, coitada da atriz. Mas, pô, eu tava ganhando a batalha. Qual foi? Porque do nada ele virou o jogo. E eu buscando informação. Imagem. Regeneração da energia.
Yorvith awaits you, Dwan.
Where is he?
He forced Triss to teleport them both to Edirn.
No. The Scoia'tael in Edirn will pay for my stupidity with their lives.
Elias, ready the unit to march. You'll leave immediately.
There was a massacre in Flotsam. The streets run red with your brethren's blood.
I know. That's why I need your help.
You want me to murder humans at your side?
I wish death upon every one of those Dwan, but that's not the point. Upper Edirn is our goal.
Why Upper Eddern?
The Pontar Valley is a juicy piece of meat beset by hounds.
The Scoia'tael bite hardest.
It's our land. Our forefathers' land. I'm no bandit, Gwynblade. I lead a great army.
It sounds like you want to establish an elven state.
There is already an elven state. Dol Blathanna.
Francesca Findabair rules there.
Rules? She merely carries out Nilfgaardian orders. We want a truly free state, where an elf could visit a human inn. A land where humans could enter the forest without fear.
And you plan to be king? King Yorvith I?
I've already told you. I know the head the crown would fit. We merely have to place it there.
Whose head is it?
One who believes in integrity, honesty, and honor. A person who won't sell out to Nilfgaard for a few florins. A woman named Saskia.
Is she your fiancée?
Don't mock me, Gwynblade.
It sounds like she's more important to you, not just a woman whose head would fit the crown.
You'll understand once you meet her. Soon the whole world will hear of the Virgin of Eddern, a woman blessed with extraordinary courage.
Has she proven her courage, or is that just talk?
She defeated a dragon.
You said you're going to Vergen.
True.
Why go to a dwarven town?
Henselt and his army have pitched camp on the right riverbank. The Virgin and a sorceress gather reinforcements to defend Eddern.
Which sorceress?
Philippa Eilhart.
What's a Redanian sorceress doing in Eddern?
Only she can reveal that.
What does the leader of an army expect of me?
That you accompany me to Eddern. Perhaps you'll find your sorceress there. You'll certainly find someone who will soon change the balance of power in the north.
That's 2 days' travel on foot. You'll never make it in time.
I have a plan.
What plan?
First, you must agree to help us.
I need to know more before I decide.
No, Vatgern. You helped me with Letho. That's the sole reason we're speaking. We may both be pursuing the same son of a bitch, but I haven't forgotten the company you arrived in. Make your choice now. I'll let you go if you refuse. I couldn't do that later.
Count me in. We'll get Letho together.
Excellent. We've no time to lose. We need to capture the prison barge.
You want to enter a town where they're massacring elves? I take back what I said. You're not grandiose. You're mad.
My mother claimed likewise.
Falha na missão, problema pontual. Que missão era essa? É tanta missão que eu nem sei. Falha na missão, contrato com os Neckers. Tá vendo? É tanta missão que eu nem sei. Falha na missão das dragas. Não faz missões nas garras da loucura. Falha a missão nas garras da loucura. Sei lá, cara, a missão parece falha, merece falha, parece...
Careful.
Foi sem querer.
Protect the women!
Attack! Attack!
Caraca. Será que renasceu ali? Esqueceram de mim? Entendi, foi a nada. Não sei como é que eu bati no cara, primeiramente. Eu fui só pra conversar. Sei lá. Nossa. Ah não, vai ter que ir pela lado da cidade. Eu queria conversar com o cara. Aí do nada eu bati nele, não sei porquê. Aí começou. Caraca. Daí começou a porradaria. Ah, tem várias dessas runas por aí.
I'm here.
At last.
The trading post is in turmoil. You sure this is a good idea?
We'll not enter the town. We'll divide the unit. Take my best scout and attack from the harbor. I'll sail downriver with the others. Most of the guards should be at the trading post.
So we're benefiting from the massacre?
Not the way I'd put it, but yes.
Right. The harbor could still be dangerous.
What did you expect, a tea party?
It's not that. We should trick them, as we did Letho.
We can't expect any support in the harbor.
But most of the guards are at the trading post. There's only a handful to deal with on the barge.
Fine. They'll be dead before they can reach for their swords.
Then we can signal the others.
None will get away this time. All right, let's do it your way. Skoyatal, Evelian! Vryed!
Vryed!
Follow me! This is the place.
We have to get past the gate.
Piece of lumber.
What?
Nothing, Dwan.
Halt! Who goes there?
The Witcher. I've captured an elf.
Some catch! That's Yorvith! Loredo'll piss himself with joy!
He ordered me to take him to the barge.
Ha! We're about to sink that heap.
Right here?
What? And foul the water? No. We'll drown them downriver.
Let's go.
Yorvith's been caught. Close the gates tight.
Kill the elves!
Want to hear something funny, Gwynblade?
What?
I made life for these Dwarn a living hell. Yet
Corporal, sir, it's the Witcher. Why, he's the one slew the river beast.
What's true cannot be denied. Now listen here, whatever your witcher's name is. Justice must be done, but on account of services you've rendered unto society, I'll show lenience. Pay a fine, right here, right now, to be used to equip my watchmen with new clubs, or die. That's the offer.
Nothing doing.
Kill the bastard!
Eu, hein? Que escroto. Cara, que babaca.
Want to hear something funny, Gwynblade?
What?
I made life for these Dwarn a living hell, yet I've never been here before.
Well done, Witcher!
Corporal, sir, it's the Witcher.
What's now? And don't dare raise your hand at a soldier again!
Ah, deve ser porque eu bati no soldados dele.
Kill the elves!
Acho que bugou.
Oi! Where you taking that elf?
It's Yorvith. Larita ordered me to put him on the prison.
Fuck me, Yorvith himself. The son of a bitch shot me brother. Mind if I settle the score a little?
Stand aside. There's no time for that.
Why not?
I have orders to take him to the barge.
What are you then? An elf lover?
Larito said I'm to pass, undisturbed.
Whatever. Forget it.
Pronto, pelo menos desbugou na passagem.
Did you see that little Dwarn whore? I like his kind best. Killing them is like pulling weeds. Strangely relaxing.
A simple thank you would do.
Oh, my manners. Consider yourself my hero.
And where might you be going?
I'm taking Yorvith to the barge. Larito's orders.
Oh, all right then.
Pô, todo mundo vai perguntar? Tô passando por todo mundo faz a mesma pergunta?
I'll take those on the left. You go right.
Squirtle!
Aqui é ruim, não é mais óleo.
Don't be gullible, elf.
I'll beat the shit out of you! I'll beat the shit out of you! I'll beat the shit out of you! I knew you partnered with those hate-mongers, mutant. Think yourself a hero, do you? Sail away, and I'll burn these sluts alive!
We sail. Our women are prepared to die.
But I'm not prepared to let murder happen. I'm going ashore.
Pleda douane.
Don't harm me!
Save the elven women, Witcher!
Commandant Lorido's gone.
Witcher's in the right.
Eu subo. Como é que vai? Agora foi.
He's escaped.
Gwynblade! Laredo's calling for reinforcements! We must sail!
The tower's on fire. We have to jump.
Unbind us.
Ela tá com a mão na cabeça, tá amarrada, pô. Morri? Caraca. Nem sei quantas vezes eu morri aqui. Não deu tempo nem de desamarrar a garota.
I'll beat the shit out of you!
You fight like a woman!
Now do I trust you?
Don't be gullible, elf.
Pô, tô tentando olhar pra isso aí.
I'll beat the shit out of
Commandant Lorido's gone mad.
Where's Laredo?
Gwynblade! Laredo's calling for reinforcements! We must sail!
The tower's on fire. We have to jump.
Ela podia estar desamarrando a outra ali.
Laredo escaped.
He'll not live long. If the local folk don't hunt him down, someone else will. It's meaningless. You rescued our women. We are indebted.
Help me find the Kingslayer and Triss. We'll be even.
In that case, Tavergan, prepare to set sail!
Did Vernon Roach sail out of here all right?
He's fine, if that's what you ask. We met and chatted. Imagine that. I wanted him to know that he was only leaving because I let him do so.
Ah, sou eu? Só contar a
The
história.
Temerian Special Forces, created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the First War with Nilfgaard. Veterans, professionals, the best of the best. This is the end, Roach. See these emblems? Temerian lilies, that's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all the special forces in the north. Now I shall unite the Scoia'tael.
Finish what you started.
I shan't kill you, Roach. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember who defeated you. Remember he can do so again. Va fail, Vernon Roach.
You're making a mistake, Yorveth. I will find you.
Unfurl the mainsail!
Desenho marcado. Ok.
We made it.
This is just the beginning. But you chose the right side, and I'm pleased.
Wish I could be so sure.
The assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Marigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. If the elves could be believed, it was there that free folk from all around had assembled beneath Vergen's banners to resist the Kedweni invader. I should mention the exceptional individuals who made up my fellowship for this important quest. I usually get nervous around Scoia'tael. I see them as scoundrels and murderers and find their presence outright unwanted. But I must admit I was glad to have the help of Yorveth and his infamous bunch, who could prove highly helpful. Helpful. That's not nice. Highly useful, then.
"3,000 men, burned to ashes in minutes."
I remember the stillness when the news reached Vengerberg, the palace. The entire capital cloaked in silence.
Espero que vocês tenham gostado. Obrigado a todos por terem assistido. Um beijo pra vocês. Uma boa noite. E até a próxima. Fui. Fiquem agora com a nova End.